So currently they have the third best record, not only in the Eastern Conference, but in the NBA. Tomorrow they're getting ready for a game with the Bucks. Best record in the NBA as far, and the Eastern Conference as well. How big of a game is it? And I mean, you don't want to make too much out of it in a game that's, happening in early December, but it's a measuring stick game, don't you think?
You just explained it perfectly. You don't want to make a big deal about it, but you also want to realize, the Bucks and the Celtics are probably the two teams to beat in the Eastern Conference above you right now. Maybe the Nets will fall into that equation. Those are all your big games, right? You haven't played well against Milwaukee so far if you're the Cavs. Both of those games were in Milwaukee. The next two, they have two more against the Bucks beginning tomorrow night. Both are in Cleveland. You want to take care of business on your home court against teams that consider you a threat. And the Bucks certainly consider the Cavs a threat. So, you don't want to just blow it off as just another game, which I assure you neither team is doing. But you also don't want to make too big of a deal of the outcome. Like you said, it's December. It's before Christmas. We're not at the midway point yet. A lot of things can happen. At the same time, you're the Cavs. You have a season-long 6-game homestand. You're 3-0. You're 15-2 at home. You want to show these Eastern Conference contenders, such as Milwaukee, which is 2 years removed from a championship, basically same cast, if not a little better than that team. You want to show them, what, we belong in this conversation. You don't want to just show it to the Bucks. You want to show it to yourselves. And anytime you have an opportunity to do that, you want to make the most of it.
Before I let you go, the Bucks are going to be ready too. The Bucks are going to try to show them, you're not quite there yet, young team.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that will be the mission of the Bucks, is to come in and win on the Cavs' home court and say, look, we're up 3-0 in the season series. It's us or Boston or maybe Brooklyn, and you guys are not ready for primetime quite yet, and that's the message that the Bucks would be sending, much like the Cavs when they used to have LeBron James and would go into other Eastern Conference contenders' homes and beat them, like, beating the Raptors and all those teams. But you know what? If the Cavs can win this game, again, then not only are other teams taking them very seriously, which I think they're taking it pretty seriously now, but then the Cavs will say, you know what? We have shown that we can hang with the so-called best of the best in the East, and it's a great opportunity for them to overtake a team that really is, the Bucks have really kind of found their stride as well. So it should be a fun one.